comfortably before Cape Verde and then most lately Egypt took Argentina right to the wire. 2-0 with 11 minutes to go. Egypt led in that one. Argentina do what champions do, came back and won it. Switzerland a bit more of a comfortable path through, although they had to take out South American opposition on penalties last time out. A 0-0 draw with Colombia. 4-3 winners on penalties were the Red Crosses to get them into a third quarter-final at this tournament. Team news: head coach for Argentina, Lionel Scaloni, had one change to make, one decision to make really at the back, which was in the left back area where Medina is the man who's been left out, and he's been replaced by the number 3, Nicolas Tagliafico. So Scaloni will go in goal. The veteran is Emiliano Martinez. It looks like a 4-1-3-2 with a back four of Tagliafico, as I said, comes into left back. Alessandro Martinez and Christian Romero with Nahuel Molina in the midfield area. Bit of a diamond, sort of almost 4 central midfielders in there, with Leandro Paredes, Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister and Rodrigo de Paul. And then Julian Alvarez is the man who's got the nod over Lautaro Martinez, and he will support the 8-goal man, Lionel Messi. Head coach for Switzerland, Murat Yakin, has made just one change. It was a change he made at half-time in the last game. Jibril Sow is the man who came on and replaced. He's won his place in the team. Notable absence for Switzerland is Johan Manzambi, who is injured, not even fit enough to take a place on the bench here this afternoon. So Gregor Corbel, the penalty hero against Colombia, is in goal. This also looks like a 4-2-3-1 for Murat Yakin's team. Dennis Zakaria, Nico Elvedi, Manuel Akanji, who blazed his penalty over the crossbar, and Ricardo Rodriguez. Remo Freuler and Granit Xhaka, a veteran midfield pairing in the middle of the park, with Jibril Sow, Fabian Rieder and Dan Ndoye on the 2 wings. They'll be supporting Breel Mbolo. 2 goals and 2 assists for Breel Mbolo at this tournament so far. The referee for this one is Portuguese. It is João Pedro Silva Pinheiro. The VAR is Mexican. It is Guillermo Pacheco Larios. We are just a couple of moments away from getting us underway. Both teams are in the colours you would most associated with them. Argentina, the Albiceleste, are in their sky blue and white stripes with white shorts and white socks. Switzerland all in red, just about ready to go. The 2 teams and everyone here in fact did observe a moment's silence for the shock news from earlier today of the untimely death of Jaden Adams. Jaden Adams, who played all 4 games for South Africa at this tournament, died at the age of 25 in his homeland today. Nice touch from FIFA to mark that sad news with a moment of respect. Cracking atmosphere here in Kansas. We are just about ready to go here. Switzerland defending the goal to our right hand side will kick us off. And it is game on here in Kansas City. We are underway. Argentina versus Switzerland for a place at the 2026 tournament semi-final. Argentina, who lived on their luck against Cape Verde, and then Egypt, will be hoping for a more straightforward night tonight. But Switzerland have been growing in confidence in this tournament, and the win against Colombia has put them in a good spot. Ball into the penalty area from Switzerland. They're going to mount the first attack. Shooting opportunity, Zakaria. swings at it. Its shot was blocked by Tagliafico, and then Dennis Zakaria chases Tagliafico over by the corner flag and fouls the Argentinian left back. But a bright start here for the Swiss. On the front foot. Burak Yılmaz is traditionally a more pragmatic coach, you would suggest. Probably due to the tools he has to work with. Just work out for Switzerland. They've kept clean sheets in both of their knockout games, so Argentina will know this won't be a straightforward game for them. Zakaria makes first contact with the long free kick, and it's helped forward by Gibraltar. Headed out of play by Christian Romero. And Switzerland will have a throw-in, which they play back over the halfway line. And Elvedi moves it on to Manuel Akanji. Out to Ricardo Rodriguez. Loose pass back for Switzerland means Rodriguez has to go back to his goalkeeper Kobel. Kobel clears left-footed up the line. Molina just holds off Dan and Doy. And the Argentinians can pick the ball up. Emi Martinez, who wears number 23, although is very much the first choice goalkeeper for the Argentinians. He's played a long ball through, which has gone all the way through to his opposite number. And there's a foul there by Julian Alvarez. He's just chasing down Ricardo Rodriguez in the Swiss left-back area. A little bit too enthusiastically. 2.5 minutes gone, no score. Argentina 0, Switzerland 0, but a bright enough start. Swiss showing, we'll have some attacking invention, and now Dan and Doe's going to run his fullback. Gets to the byline, and the final touch. Oh, the final touch actually came off Nahuel Molina's arm. But the referee hasn't spotted that and has given a goal kick. And that is one that can't be overturned. Argentina get away with one a little bit there, but Dan and Doe done well. Put his head down and just ran. Old-fashioned winger style. Ran Nahuel Molina down that touchline. That'll give Doe a little bit of confidence. Long ball again from Martinez, aimed at Alvarez. Argentina looking to mount their first attack maybe, but Enzo Fernandez just slows it down and drops it into his centre-half, Martinez. Rodrigo de Paul, who's nominally playing out on the right-hand side of this midfield diamond. As I said, it is kind of 4 central midfielders for Argentina. Ball is blocked in the central area from Fabian Rieder. Makes its way out to the fullback Tagliafico, up to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez wants a free kick, doesn't get one. Switzerland have it back. Ball played out to the right-hand side. Switzerland enjoying a little bit of territory and possession here in the first 5 minutes. Nico Elvedi. Comes forward, back in the centre circle. Elvedi. On the half turn is Granit Xhaka. Moved out to the right-hand side for Gibraltar. Freuler. Switzerland harvesting possession here. Argentina just chasing shadows. Akanji back to Rodriguez. And Rodriguez back to the goalkeeper Gregor Kobel. Bit of a home from home for Argentina here in Kansas. They played Algeria here in the group stage. Kansas well known, big for its barbecue, and you won't get a better steakhouse than in Buenos Aires. I'm sure there's been plenty sausages consumed so far. Into the penalty area comes Switzerland. Half cleared, shooting chance. Oh, it's a poor effort from Gibril Sow. That was a half decent opportunity, far side. And eventually Romero gets it forward. It's been a bit of a stodgy start this from Argentina. Gibril Sow again. Into the penalty area, and Bolo can't get it under control. Xhaka's going to have a swing from 25 yards. Granit Xhaka smashes it over the crossbar. And Argentina on the back foot here in the early stages. They've played 6.5 minutes. It is Argentina 0, Switzerland 0. Granit Xhaka does have one goal to his name so far in the tournament from the penalty spot. Argentina have taken the goal kick short. Rodrigo de Paul appeals for a handball down this right-hand side. Will get it. I think an accidental touch from Ricardo Rodriguez, but the free kick's been given. Romero rolls it across to his partner, Martinez. The man they nicknamed the Butcher. More sausage chat. Twice in 7 minutes. Wasn't expecting that. Tagliafico with a little Cruyff turn under pressure from Mbolo. Goes back to his goalkeeper Martinez. Martinez all in, let's say, lime green, maybe electric green. Wait to our left hand side. Here's a chance for Argentina to come forward. Ball out to the left hand side. McAllister took a nice first touch. Switzerland have everyone back behind the ball. Down the right hand side, cross on opportunity for Molina into the near post. The goalkeeper thought about coming, and it was cleared away from in front of him by Elvedi. Messi gets a first touch. Here's a shooting chance for McAllister. Pulls the trigger. Takes a little deflection. It's going to be a corner kick. First corner kick of the game. Messi on the corner of the box. Picked the pass. Alexis McAllister's shot was blocked by Nico Elvedi. It's a corner kick for Argentina. Lionel Messi out on this right hand side. It'll be a left-footed in swinger in towards the near post. It's flicked on right across the face of goal. Everyone's appealing for the decision. It's gone Argentina's way. It's another corner. McAllister was up at the near post. McAllister did get a flick on it, and then the touch came off William Bolo. Second consecutive corner. To the left-hand side to take it. That's about as much running as he does nowadays, Lionel Messi, but it's all he needed to do. Into the penalty area, 1-0. Alexis McAllister's put Argentina in front inside 10 minutes. He got his head on the first corner. The second one, he's planted it inside the right-hand post of Gregor Kobel's goal. And Alexis McAllister with his first goal of this competition. And just the start that Argentina needed to settle the nerves. Switzerland make a bright start, but Argentina hit the front. Such a straightforward goal. Messi will claim the assist. His second of the tournament. McAllister up at the near post, 6 yards out. uses the pace on the ball to guide the header beyond the Swiss goalkeeper. Ten minutes on the clock here in Kansas. It's Argentina 1, Switzerland 0. Argentina playing with a lead, which they didn't do against Egypt. This is the first time, by the way, Switzerland have been behind in this entire tournament. So we'll see what the Swiss are made of, if they've got a plan B. It's probably too early to go to plan B, you'd suggest, especially knowing what we know about Murat Yakin. This is basically a home game as well for Argentina. It's about 93% of this stadium wearing the Albi Celeste. Switzerland have a throw in their own left back area. Currently round about 29 degrees, so it's not too hot. The England game, England-Norway slightly earlier, was up to around about 37 degrees at points, but slightly cooler here. Guilhem Bolo's gone down, he's got a bump on the head. Just being helped to his feet now. Switzerland restart with a free kick taken by their skipper, Granit Xhaka. Back into Manuel Akanji. If you remember, Manuel Akanji blazed his penalty over the crossbar. Wouldn't have gone in 2 goals in that shootout against Columbus, so he'll be a relieved man to be here. Down the right hand side, here comes Switzerland and Bolo. Clever layoff. Oh, and then a terrible pass out wide. Djibril Sow. "29-year-old Djibril Sow. Just tried to spin the ball out with this left hand side, this severe attacking midfielder, but got his pass all wrong. Enzo Fernandez, Messi, can't get the ball out from his feet. So second assist at this 2026 tournament for Messi to add to his 8 goals. Harry Kane did not close the gap for England earlier on. And Kylian Mbappe is still sniffing around, and Erling Haaland's tournament came to an end. Limped off at half time and extra time in that one. Header over there by Rodrigo de Paul. Throw in Ricardo Rodriguez. Lionel Scaloni out